Does everybody agree texting is the most popular?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not
All
at
right.
all.
Holly, what's the most popular?
Probably Kik or Snapchat.
And what do you do on those?
You can, on Kik, you can talk to people without, well, it's not like texting. Well, it is texting, but you can talk to somebody random or your friends.
Now, let me ask you this. On Kik, Snapchat, all of these, do you know of friends or other kids that go to school with you? Have any of your friends ever been approached on these social media sites by strangers?
Yes.
Oh yeah, all the
Big
time.
time. Big time.
So it happens a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I have
Yes.
a friend that she has Kik, and like she'll have like 30 messages from guys that she doesn't even know, and it'll be all kind of provocative things, or it could just be them saying hi. But either way, like she doesn't know who they are, nor does she have like a choice and a way of like knowing that they see her on that site or like anything at all. There's no way to really like deal with that. So
And Dean, you seem to also say, yeah, other people, strangers just approach you online. It happens often?
Because most of the time on Kik, if you're not active on it and you're not texting people that they think that you know, they start recommending random people for you to message, and sometimes there can be people on there that are predators, basically.
Do you think most of your classmates are aware that there are predators out there that may want to hurt students, hurt kids?
Not all of them.
Yeah, not.
I
I know
think
most of my
some
classmates probably
people-
do.
So I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Jordan. You said what?
I know most of my classmates probably do because I hear them talking about stuff like that.
well, and like I feel like it's kind of a thing that they know that it's there. They just don't think that it's really gonna happen to them,
Yeah,
type thing.
right.
Like they don't think
Yeah.
it's really just gonna approach them at least.
Do you feel like kids your age are taking enough precautions with
No.
social media?
No.
Absolutely
No.
not.
No.
And what makes you say that, Emma?
Like their profiles are like not private, and so anyone can just follow them. And so that's some of the reason why you get strangers, talking to you or anything like that.
So what's your advice to parents who are hearing all of this? Holly, what do you tell parents who want to give you some kind of freedom, but at the same time they want to keep you safe?
You should have a talk with your kids, because Kik, Snapchat is the worst app you can have, because your kid could get hurt and could go see them, and that's the last time you could see them. So you just need to check their phone kind of
Cool,
constantly
and,
a little bit.
Maybe like, because I know like my parents, they have like, all my social media things, they have my passwords, and so they can go on there anytime they want and look at what I have. So like at least like that gives them a way of being able to go in and check on you and what you're doing or what people are potentially bringing up to you.
I would imagine though some of your friends may have passwords and then they have other accounts that their parents
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
about. So it's kind of hard, and I don't have a child your age, but as a parent, you say things again and again and again, and you think your kids aren't listening. So do you really think a sit-down talk about social media and about what could happen will really help?
Not really.
No.
Well, for me, they talked to me about it. They talked to me a lot about it, because there was a murder somewhere about this girl met a person on Kik, went to go meet that person, and now she's gone. So talking to me about that scared me, and that's like my life online. So I just don't do any of that stuff. It's horrible.
What were you gonna say, Jesse?
I think.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Keep going.
I don't know how long your mic's been like this, but the batteries are dead on it.
On my mic? Well, that's okay. Is it picking up here? All the cameras?
No, not their camera. Your camera, your mic.
Oh, okay, but I can still be heard on this shotgun.
I mean, sure.
I mean, worst case scenario.
This is the worst case scenario.
Wait, are we still filming?
No, we're not. Are we?
Okay.
We stopped.
Wait, what was that question? My mind went blank when the question.
He was
This
staring
is
at
what
your
we were
Do you see
talking
my
shoes.
blank look?
It was like, do you think having a conversation with your parents having a conversation with you about
Yeah, because like
social
our
media
whole goal is to tell parents, you know, okay, so we've just made you aware of all this stuff. Now what do? Do you really like take the time to sit down and talk to your kid? Is that going to help? Do they listen?
I think you should like make it apparent that you're not there to get onto them, you're there to like inform them and stuff. Because I know for me, if I feel like the slightest bit of hostility, I'll
may have
just shut my
batteries up.
brain off and I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to deal with this craziness that you're speaking of. But if like it feels like you're actually like meaning it and like really sincere, then I think like I personally would listen and stuff.
Like he was saying, sometimes parents can talk to you and you're like, yeah, I've heard this before. But if they're talking about your life and how they love you and they're gonna miss you if something happens like that, then I would like turn my ears on like right away. Cause
So it's all in the way parents approach you.
Because
Right.
if they say like sometimes they can come off as too protective and too much on you, like you have no space and like you just feel like you're in this box and like you have no bubble, like, you know, like I don't know, but like if they need to express like that they're just trying to protect you from what's out there and just keep you safe.
And you don't want to sound arrogant either.
Like you know everything.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm taking mental notes.
you just gotta like, hey, I found this out. Like, I need to talk
You
to you
have-
about this. You just gotta like, hey, how are you doing? Like, sit down, have a drink or something. Not like a bad drink. Like, no,
We're not rolling.
like
Here's some apple
That was
juice.
interesting.
not like a Capri Sun or like water or something.
A non-alcoholic
Now I know
drink.
why I'm not allowed to go over to your house.
I don't have anything like that. Just milk and water.
Apple juice.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Now.
You're good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Are we rolling?
So wait, is it usable, everything that we did before?
I don't know, Joy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't.
I'm
Go
with
back.
them.
Yes, with them.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I don't care about me.
Okay.
Okay. And I kind of want to go back to what you said, and you can comment if you'd like. But Jordan, you said something very interesting just about what parents can do, because many parents feel like kids don't listen. So why am I going to bother? How do I sit down and talk to them?
So like, I feel like it's good to make yourself sound sincere and earnest whenever you're talking to your children about like a public issue like social media and stuff. And like I know for me, if I even feel like some hostility and stuff, it'll put me on edge and sort of make me pick apart everything you're doing, like your body language and stuff, and it'll make me sort of shut down listening. I'll hear what you're saying, but I won't listen to it. And I also think that like you shouldn't be arrogant with what you say. Like, oh, I know this because I just looked it up and stuff. And just sounding sincere without sounding angry and protective. Yeah.
And you were saying also, Holly, that there's a way that parents can approach kids without, to make them listen, to make them understand. What were you saying?
Well, you don't want to go to them like, hey, I found this out. Give me your phone. Blah 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 blah. Or you just gotta approach them like, hey, I'm really concerned about this, and I don't want this to happen to you. Like, sit down, have something to eat, just like talk about it. Just be nice and like, you're my child. I love you, and I don't want to see you in any way.
So it's all in the way the parents approach you. You'll listen if you don't feel threatened.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Like if you're getting a long, if you're like, okay, I gotta talk to you about something, like, it's be like, oh goodness, there's a long lecture. That's what I think when my parents are gonna talk to me, but then they're talking about like certain things that I need to listen about.
Okay, you guys ready for your test?
Sure.
All right. Somebody's looking a little nervous.
Just count as
Joy,
I
Joy.
got it. I got it. All right, I'm gonna give you guys these pens.
Do you want me to hand them out?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And I will give you these. Pass those out. Pass these out, please. Did I just? Yes.
Take one.
I think you're-
Take one down. pass it around for more
And I won't know who did what, so
would've
do not worry.
Who done
I
it?
seen this thing where this guy was
I like this
filling
one.
out this form and it said page. He wrote down his age and it
That
said
was for
6
her.
and he said
She's not
no,
doing
thank
it.
you.
Got extras?
That's a
All right.
dude.
I said dang.
Are we filming? Cause
Trash can.
you what?
They can probably cut this out.
Oh, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
good.
Did you
I
ever
feel like
all over the place.
I feel like
Oh my gosh, you're the one that's like.
parents have to be like
Okay,
more
my smile.
I'm
protective.
so sorry. Hold on one second.
Do
I'm listening to, I can't remember anybody's name. What's wrong with me?
That's
You need to have,
Dean.
like,
I'm Emily.
I'm so sorry, Dean.
No,
I
I
think
feel
so.
like parents need to be more protective with their girl children because there is a lot more male predators out there
Mhm.
than like female predators out there. So it's kind of it's different if you approach your daughter than if you approach your son.
So you feel in what you've seen out there and what your friends have talked about,
Mhm.
that girls are a lot more vulnerable and are
Big time.
targeted a lot more
Yes.
Yeah.
on social media?
Yes.
And some people might get offended because they'll think you're like being sexist and stuff, but if the facts
It's just true.
are facts,
Yeah.
then you really shouldn't be getting offended about something if that's scientifically proven.
Also, with the parenting thing, talking to them, you don't want to make your kid think you don't trust them. Thinking
Mm,
that
Yeah.
I'm gonna check your phone this time, this day, like a complete schedule. You don't want to make them think you don't trust them. Like you want to have like a conversation saying, "I do trust you. I just don't trust the people out there."
So are you okay with your parents checking your phone?
No. I'm just kidding.
No?
Well, if you have nothing to hide, then you're like, "Yeah, you can check my phone." But if sometimes you could be talking to like a guy that you really like and you didn't tell your parents, you're like, "Oh, you're talking to this guy." When did I not find that out?
So is that a
Why does
red
it gotta
flag
be a dude?
if their kids are going, well, if they kind of hesitate? Is that
Resist a
red
little
flag?
bit,
Is
yeah.
that a
Red
red flag?
flag, yeah.
Well, I tell my parents everything, so they know what's going on. So they're like, "Okay, all right." Because sometimes I tell them myself, because I'm having a conversation. They're like, "Oh yeah, I did this." You're like, "You did what now?" And it's like, "I didn't do that."
I give the same
So,
response for
happened
everything. I'm
why?
always like, sure, if you want to, I don't care. But they trust me enough to say like, all right, we trust you. If you did something bad, then it's probably find outable anyways.
And if they check it a lot, that makes
Okay.
you feel like you're untrustworthy.
Doing something
So
wrong.
don't check it like 24/7.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a hawk outside.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on out there. Okay, you ready? Here we go. All right, I'm going to, you can write down these letters and then write next to it what it means. And there are quite a few, there's 17 of them. So
Oh,
we're just gonna run through them really quickly.
God.
All right. I'll start off easy, like not so explicit.
Like
and then
LOL.
We'll get, yeah. I don't even know
OMG.
what that means. Okay, the first one is WYCM. WYCM. Number 2. Am I waiting? Do I need to wait? I can wait.
I have no
I
idea.
have
That's okay.
no
What if you
idea.
don't know?
If you don't know, that's good. That's
Do
good.
we put anything by it?
Why
I will let you know at the end what they are.
Okay.
How about that? Next one is LMIRL.
Wait, say it again.
LMIRL.
Something in real life.
Love me and roll. I don't know.
Ready for 3? 3 is PAW.
Pow.
PAW. Number 4 is PIR.
Wait, what was number 3?
Oh, number 3 is PAW. Sorry, I'll go
Pow.
If
slower.
this was a graded test,
Bang,
I'd
bang.
fail.
That's okay. I mean, that's good. It means it's not like hardcore. So, but these are just
We're just church kids.
these are slang terms. Yes, but you go to public schools, so
Number 4.
not in bubbles.
Number 4 is pair.
It's
Number
P.
4 is PIR.
Oh, PIR?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 5
Mm-hmm.
is POS. can't tell you what that's not, because I'm not gonna say that out loud. POS. Okay, sorry. Number,
Oh wait.
number 6, this is a number, it's 420.
Oh, oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
Everyone.
420,
I don't know that one.
it's a number, 420.
Isn't that an alcohol?
Sure, Jordan.
Number 7 is Tina, Tina. How would you possibly know who that is? Number 8 is prawn, P-R-O-N, prawn.
Prom.
Isn't that like a shrimp?
Sure. Yes.
Number 9, YWS.
That's a W.
I did that too.
Oh wait, I did WYF.
YWS. So we're about halfway through. Number 10, TDTM. TDTM. Number 11, NIFOC. NIFOC. Number 12, the letters C, U, and the numbers 4, 6. CU 4, 6. Number 13, GNOC. I said 13, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 14, GYPO. GYPO. 3 more. Number 15, GNRN. GNRN. Number 16, IWS. IWS. And the last one is a hashtag. It's ASLP. ASLP.
Number sign.
Okay? Do you want me to give you a few minutes to finish up any ones that you need to finish up, or keep going?
I'm pretty sure it's an alcohol.
Sure, why not?
Well, that's what
Done?
an 18-year-old
Oh, I'm gonna
from
wait
my
just
art
a
class told me it was.
Well, they must be on 420 then.
Not like a drug of some sort.
Done?
You got 3 of them. 2
I
for
got
sure.
0.
No, I got
Something
1.
IRL. LM in real life.
I can collect those.
Are
I'll
you gonna
stick 'em
tell
all.
us which one's right?
Oh, well, I can tell you what they are if you'd like me to.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to know what they are because I
Do
do
you
know.
What in the world do these mean?
You can't
Well,
use my
I
phone.
thought I was in the know, even though I know I'm not
Right,
in the
like I
know.
thought I'd know every single one of them.
Very quickly, number 1 was WYCM. That was an easy, a soft one. Will you call me?
Oh, I failed.
WYCM.
Nobody calls you.
2, LMIRL. This was the one you were like in real life, something in real
Let's
life.
meet in
Yeah.
real life.
Let's meet in real
I was
life.
about to say.
I said
Oh.
love me in real life.
Aw.
That's what I thought it was.
Number 3 was PAW, P-A-W. Parents are watching.
Oh.
Oh.
True.
I'm like telling you that.
The
Probably shouldn't
only-
even be letting
The
you know all
only,
this.
the
I'd
only
probably
one,
forget.
the only thing that I knew about parents was P911. That means parents are in the room.
Why?
Are there
Oh.
any that your friends have used that I didn't say that are
All
popular?
my friends
Oh,
are
oh.
Christians, so I have no idea.
Or kids in
Don't.
class, kids in school.
That's a phrase.
As far as I
Dean.
know, no.
I mean, they
It's-
say it, but I don't
They,
really know what
I
it
don't
means.
wanna, no.
What?
I don't hear
I
it.
think the first one I've heard people say.
Oh, the WYCM,
Mhm.
what do you call me?
I've never heard that. No one comes
Netflix and
Well,
chill.
that's good. This is good.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll hear more as you.
Yeah, now that we know what they are, we're probably watching out for them.
I'm gonna say, I know
That's a
what
good
that
thing.
means.
So, I think we're good.
What were the rest of them?
Oh, all of them was 17?
Yes.
Yes.
Or you can just leave the paper and we'll just
Here's,
We'll look at the answers.
As we giggle
Just
about
say
them.
I think
everyone.
I'm not going to be the one to provide you with extra information that you don't need. How about that?
Oh,
Okay.
We'll have them all online.
okay.
You
I
just
saw-
leisurely drop the paper.
Yeah, well, I gotta get your parents in here because it's after 8:30 now.
Oh my.
I know. Yeah. So I think
Wow,
we're good
I'm
unless
gonna
there's
keep
something
talking.
else that
I'm just kidding.
we should know or something else that parents need to know out there just about what's going on so that they're not blindsided if something like this comes up and they're like, we had no idea.
Well, your parents should parents should watch out who your kids hang out with. The wrong crowd. If you see the other kids doing something that they shouldn't do, you should like, hey, you should watch who you hang out with. Give them subtle hints, and then just check it out. Because that's what happens at my school. Because I see people hanging out with the wrong crowd, and next thing you know, they go to Behrman or get in a fight over something completely stupid.
And like, if there's an age restriction on like on the website or something, like if like Facebook, you have to be 13 to have a thing. Wait for your kid to be 13 to have a Facebook because 10-year-olds don't need to be on Facebook.
Do you know of kids younger than 13 that have
Yeah.
Facebook
Oh,
pages?
yeah.
Oh yeah, a sixth grader friend requested me one time. Like, I don't even know you. People friend request
There
me
were
on Facebook.
kindergarterners at my elementary school when back when
Hey,
I was
I'm
in
on
elementary
Facebook.
school
Check
that
out
had
this
Facebook.
Pokemon.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. Say one more time.
I was in 5th grade and we did this thing where it was like everyone in the cafeteria was like an assembly and there were kindergartners who had Facebook. This was
Is
like
that because the parents allow them to, or
Probably.
they just
Probably.
created
Yeah.
one?
Just don't know what's gonna happen, or just like I don't care what they do. A lot of parents don't care, and I feel like you should care because you don't know one day your kid will just disappear, and you could have prevented it or something like that.
Is there an age that's too young to
not
check?
for magicians.
Younger from 7th grade below is probably too young.
Yeah, probably in elementary school, you're probably too young for.
7th grade is
Because
fine.
6th grade, you're
Yeah,
getting to
7th
that
grade,
age,
you
like
start.
you're maturing. 7th grade,
7th grade,
Eighth
you
grade,
start working.
Unless
that's you're getting
Seventh
ready to
grade,
go
I
to high
started
school.
having social media.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys, I thank you so much. That worked out perfectly.